All right, a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. We've got a disturbance working through. A couple things we're watching. Got the dry line out here towards the west. Now, typically on its own, it can have a really tough time getting going, but it's being able to produce at least one thunderstorm right now. There's a little bit of upper level support kind of swinging through, trying to give it a little bit of an extra boost. So we'll watch the storm down here in San Saba. If it can continue to grow, maybe right now not producing any hail or any strong winds, but if it can continue to grow, this environment out here is pretty unstable, so we'll have to watch that. The best chance for rain is going to come with the cold front as it sweeps down to the southeast as we go through the evening hours. You can even see the cold front starting to pop up on radar right there, maybe kicking up some dust, or we might start to see some showers try to develop along it, but it's behind the dry line right now. Why does that matter? This is some dry air out here. It needs to be out here in this warm, moist air. Taking a closer look here to central Texas, that's the only thunderstorm we got, but you see how quickly they can develop and pulse up here. This is just a 2-hour loop, but it's pulsed up quick here in the last 30 minutes. So we'll have to watch and see as that lightning ticks up. Could be an indicator of this storm continuing to grow and maybe down the line trying to produce some small hail at least. That's it right now. All the activities up along the cold front, even just behind it with these thunderstorms. And we've got more strong storms off towards the northeast of us. Tornado warnings from the Arklatex all across northern Louisiana into Mississippi. So again, active weather is going to be heading south. Let's time it out for you. Let's go hour by hour. You'll notice the dry line tries to pick up on a few thunderstorms out there. So pretty much from now to 7 o'clock, that's what we're going to be watching here in central Texas. What thunderstorms can get going out here and just how severe can they get? Damaging hail, damaging wind gusts. Those are going to be the main threats for any thunderstorms that can get going, and they'll try to work their way to the I-35 corridor. I think once we get past that, it's going to be more closer to 9 o'clock that we actually see the cold front and any associated thunderstorms with that working into our northern areas. Waco, I would put you and Mahia and Fairfield more towards 10 p.m. Temple, I'm going to put us more towards 11, back to Killeen and Coppers Cove, and then the Brazos Valley, Milam, Robertson, and Brazos counties. You guys are going to be closer to midnight, and then it should be out of our area as we get more into 1 a.m. You notice the best chances are going to be along and east of I-35. Damaging hail, damaging wind gusts are going to be the primary concerns right now. There's a low tornado threat. It's not non-existent, but it is low, and maybe the better chance for that would be across our northern areas as we're more into the early and mid-evening hours. A lingering sprinkle or drizzle will be possible tomorrow morning, but it is going to be cold with clouds hanging on and north winds filtering in behind that front. Right now we're in the 80s. Check out these winds as we go behind the front. 15 to 30 miles per hour tonight, lingering into the first part of tomorrow. They'll slowly relax as we go through the day, but still 15 to 25 by lunchtime, and that's going to do some damage too. We haven't talked about this in a while. Wind chills. We can see wind chill values tomorrow morning down near 30. This is one model keeping us mostly in the lower to mid 30s, but I wouldn't be shocked if the wind chill in Waco tomorrow morning around 7, 8 a.m. is more like 30 degrees. Wind chills likely staying in the 30s for the remainder of the morning hours. Again, cloud cover, some sprinkles. Yeah, just not one of those days that we thought we would have to deal with here after a while. You kind of get in a little bit of a pattern where you're just used to the warmer, muggy air.
Put your winter clothes away because it's April. And
exactly.
Use that leftover firewood.
There you go.
Right?
You still got some.
I do have
I've still got some too.
Check for critters in there. They could have moved in.
All right.
You want to come on over and check for critters?
You invite me over officially?
No.
Oh, man.
We'll be right back right after.